No man, when he hath lighted a candle, covereth it with a vessel, or putteth it under a bed, but setteth it on a candlestick, that they which enter in may see the light. For nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad. Take heed therefore how ye hear, for whosoever hath, to him shall be given, and whosoever hath not, from him shall be taken even that which he seemeth to have. Luke 8:16-18. On September 15th, 2024, former President Donald Trump was playing golf at his Trump International Golf Course when, at around 1:30 p.m., a Secret Service agent spotted a man armed with an AK-47 assault rifle in the bushes. The agent opened fire on the suspect, who fled the scene in a black Nissan and was later apprehended on I-95. This marks the second assassination attempt against Trump in a little more than 2 months.
We want to update our viewers here with what happened in Florida. We begin this hour with the latest on the possible second assassination attempt on former President Trump.
Donald Trump whisked away by motorcade from what could have been a horrific moment in U.S. history, escaping the line of fire of a would-be gunman police say was laying in wait in the shrubs outside his golf course.
Now, in the bushes where this guy was is a AK-47 style rifle with a scope, 2 backpacks which were hung on the fence that had ceramic tile in them, and a GoPro, which he was going to take pictures of.
When we take a deeper look at this event, it becomes obvious that this was another satanic ritual meant to exalt the devil and his Antichrist in an effort to usher in the one world beast system. So without further ado, let's get into it. This attempted assassination occurred on September 15th at 1:30. The time 1:30 gives us the number 13, which is the number of rebellion, and points to the rebellious fallen angel and the phrase Barack Obama as found in Luke 10:18. September 15th, 2024, or 9/15/24, can be expressed as 9, 1 plus 5, which equals 6, and 2 plus 4, which also equals 6. And when we invert the number 9, we get 666, the number of the beast. The suspect was identified as 58-year-old Ryan Wesley Ruth. In a post on April 22nd, 2024, Ryan voiced his support for President Biden while criticizing Trump. Notice the time of his post was 6:40, and Strong's Concordance lists G640 as apprehended, which means one who is in a state of perplexity, quandary, and trouble. The mention of perplexity or trouble is important here, first and foremost, because it points to the time of trouble or tribulation period that is about to come upon the world, leaving the inhabitants of the world in a state of perplexity, quandary, and trouble.
Time's up.
Secondly, it is important to note that this is the man who is accused of attempting to assassinate Donald Trump on a golf course. How fitting then that on September 11th, the cover of Time magazine featured Trump on a golf course stuck in a sand trap with the caption, "In trouble." The fact that this magazine cover was released on 9/11 obviously points to the setting free or releasing of the king of the bottomless pit, Abaddon or Apollyon, who will indwell the son of perdition, or Antichrist. We know that Obama read Psalm 46, declaring himself to be God on 9/11, identifying himself as the son of perdition.
Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted in the earth.
Not only that, but the destruction of the Twin Towers on 9/11 was a meticulously planned, false flag, satanic ritual event, which included inexplicable security lapses and insider trading, which suggests that several operatives were fully aware of the event's impending occurrence. This magazine cover, in turn, insinuates that, much like the first assassination attempt against Trump,
take a look at what happened.
which was marred by egregious security lapses by the Secret Service and a failure on the part of the police on the ground to act despite warnings from bystanders about a man on the roof with a gun.
We noticed a guy crawling, bear crawling up the roof of the building beside us, 50 feet away from us. So we're standing there, we're pointing at the guy crawling up the roof.
And he had a gun, right?
He had a rifle. We could clearly see him with a rifle, absolutely. We're pointing at him. The police are down there running around on the ground. We're like, hey man, there's a guy on the roof with a rifle. And the police are like, huh, what? Like they didn't know what was going on. We're like, hey, right here on the roof, we can see him from right here. We see him, he's crawling. And next thing you know, I'm thinking to myself, why is Trump still speaking? Why have they not pulled him off the stage? I'm standing there pointing at him for, 2 or 3 minutes.
Officer, dangerous people, criminals. We have criminals. We have criminals. We have people that
right here, right on the roof.
Prove that this second attempt was also a staged satanic ritual event as well. Ryan Ruth's age of 58 years precisely identifies the intended audience for this ritual. 5 + 8 is 13, the number of rebellion, and once again points to the rebellious fallen angel in the phrase Barack Obama as found in Luke 10:18. The number 58, or 5 × 8, equals 40, which hints at the phrase 4-0, indicating that this was a satanic ritual carried out for Obama. The date of his post, April 22nd, or 4/22, confirms this fact because 4/22 can be expressed as 44, since 2 + 2 = 4, and points to Barack Obama as well. Further, the name Ryan means Little King, which is a reference to the little horn or Antichrist as found in Daniel 7:8, which declares, I considered the horns, and behold, there came up among them another little horn, before whom there were 3 of the first horns plucked up by the roots. And behold, in this horn were eyes like the eyes of a man, and a mouth speaking great things. Ryan was said to be in possession of an AK-47, which is called a Draco, which means dragon. This points to the dragon who gives the Antichrist his power, as found in Revelation 13:4, which declares, And they worshipped the dragon, which gave power unto the beast, and they worshipped the beast, saying, Who is like unto the beast? Who is able to make war with him? The name Wesley means West Land, and the book of Daniel tells us about the tyranny of the Western king, who is identified as the Antichrist in Daniel 11:36 through 37, which declares, "And the king shall do according to his will, and he shall exalt himself and magnify himself above every god, and shall speak marvelous things against the God of gods, and shall prosper till the indignation be accomplished. For that is determined shall be done. Neither shall he regard the God of his fathers, nor the desire of women, nor regard any god, for he shall magnify himself above all." The name Ruth means rough ground, which describes someone who causes trouble and makes the way rough or hard for others. However, the scriptures tell us that at his revelation or appearance, the Most High will make the rough places smooth. Isaiah 40:4 through 5 declares, "Every valley shall be exalted, and every mountain and hill shall be made low, and the crooked shall be made straight, and the rough places plain, and the glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all flesh shall see it together. For the mouth of the Lord hath spoken it." Ryan Ruth has been living in Hawaii and was formerly a construction worker in North Carolina as well. The state of Hawaii once again connects Ryan with Obama, since Hawaii is Obama's home state. Now watch this. The date of this incident, 9/15/2024, equals 23, since 9 plus 1 plus 5 plus 2 plus 2 plus 4 equals 23. The state of North Carolina connects Ryan to Michael Jordan, who wore the number 23 and who played college basketball at North Carolina before going on to win 6 rings, as a reference to Saturn or Satan for the Chicago Bulls, which also points to Barack Obama.